Hello and welcome to Beginner Scratch Tutorial Episode 3. In this episode, I will explain a little bit about looks blocks and code the Scratch Cat so that it goes wild like what Nyan Cat and makes Scratch Cat eat the cake upon touch and touch again to show the cake again to play again. We'll improve the trails and we have a lot of work to do, so let's get onto it. This is what we had from last episode. It's more of a wild cat carnage than a video game. This simply won't do. We have a lot of bugs to fix as well, like Scratch Cat's clones going off the trail. But first, I'll explain a little bit about the looks block. First on the category is say hello for blank seconds. It says whatever's in there for the amount of time it's given. In this instant, 2 seconds. Say hello says hello forever, basically. Think for 2 seconds. Basically, thinks for 2 seconds, as it's saying. Now these two are different because if you click on think, it's a think bubble. If you click on say, it's a speech bubble. Now, switch costume to costume 2 for this instant. Switches the costume to costume 2 or costume 1. Next costume changes the sprite's costume to the next one. Change background to backdrop 1 changes the backdrop. For instance, the splash. Now, a white screen. Next backdrop is similar to next costume, but it's changing the background. Since we only have 2 backgrounds, it goes around in a loop. Change size by 10 changes the size and make it grow by 10. Now Scratch Cat is getting way too big. That's when the set size to 100% comes in. It sets the size to whatever number's in there. That is 1,000. And this is a ridiculously high number. Will it work? No. But how about 10,000? Nah, it won't work. Let's just set back to 100. This is where it gets interesting. Change whatever's in there, effect by 25. Changes the color for this instance, effect by 25. There is fisheye, well, pixelate, mosaic, brightness, and ghost. I'll explain all of them. Fisheye changes the Scratch Cat into some kind of a weird blob. Whirl effect changes the whirl. Pixelate basically pixelates the cat, so now it's very hard to recognize what it is. Mosaic basically multiplies the number of cats. Brightness changes the brightness. And if it's white, then it's completely invisible because the background is white. Change ghost effect, however, changes the visibility of the sprite. Set whatever effect is similar to change, but it's sets, not change. That's the only difference. Clear graphic effects. This is a very good block because if we do some damage to Scratch Cat by changing his looks a bit, by making him very weird, and click on clear graphic effects, it clears the graphic effects and it turns back to normal. Show and hide are basically partners. Hide button hides the sprite, show button shows the sprite. Go to front layer. For this instance, if Scratch Cat is that back layer, it brings Scratch Cat to the frontmost layer. And it can bring back to the backmost layer as well. Go forward 1 layer. Let's Scratchy to go 1 layer forward only. And we're not going to talk about those 3 blocks until a later episode. Well, here we have the looks block. Let's just click that back on. Now, using these blocks, we are going to improve the code of Scratch Cat and the cake. Let's get started. First, we need to solve that the cake always follows the mouse pointer. So click in the forever loop and drag in go to random position and set it to go to mouse pointer. Then the cake should always follow you, no matter what. Okay, time for some improvement on the cat sprite. We need to get rid of those little trail errors. So get rid of the glide 1 second to cake. But then, whoa, those 300 clones did fill in very quickly. But if we put in wait 1 second, delete this clone, woohoo! There are no longer any trail going off course. Now, if we click in a repeat 10 loop, and click in a change size by block, and if we do that, whoa, I forgot to set that to -10, not -190. I did mean -10. Something's missing. Yes, the trail is a little bit too short. If you want to make the trail longer, set repeat to a larger number and change size by to a lower number. Just make sure these two multiply up to 100. "25 and 4 is good for me, I think. If it doesn't line up, then things can get weird. I think 25 and -4 is good for me. Now, Time to add some rainbow effects to our scratch cat. Change color effect by 1. Stick that block in after the move 10 steps in the forever loop. Then the scratch cat should change color very slowly. If you want to make this happen faster, then change the number to a bigger number. For example, 10 or 9. I think 6 is good for me. Now our scratch cat has gone Nyan. Nyan cat. This actually makes sense. Nyan cat. Now what we want to do is make scratch cat possible to eat the cake, because at the moment he looks very hungry. Duplicate the original cake costume and delete out a part of the cake. Like that. And then duplicate that. And then delete out another part of the cake with the rubber tool. Keep doing this for several times. Oops, I made a mistake there. I deleted the plate. Don't worry, if you make a mistake, you can always try again. Remove the plate if you have to, then have a go at deleting. And just place the plate, not with the rubber tool, back to where it was. I'll just adjust its position a little bit so that it's natural. That seems good enough. Duplicate that and delete another bit of the cake. Doesn't matter how much you get rid of and how much Sprite there is. I think 7 is good for me. That's not very natural, but I think it's natural enough. And at the last costume, delete the cake sprite so there's only the plate left. Now we're going to improve from the single script we have. The touching something block, if put inside an if, then if touching what is ever inside there, for example mouse pointer, then it will do whatever's inside it. If touching sprite, then it does whatever's inside the if block. And inside the if block, we'll change it to next costume. Pop it inside the forever loop. And whoa, hang on a second. Scratch Cat eats the cake too fast. That is not good. Don't worry, this is an easy fix. Just pop in a wait 1 second after the next costume. But hang on a second, I can't move freely. What is that? It's because the main game loop has been interrupted by the wait 1 second. So the wait 1 second should not go in there. The solution? Well, pretty simple actually. Make another forever loop. There we go. Now it should work all smoothly. Yay! Scratch can slowly eat this cake now. Feel free to adjust these values if you can. You can even set the cake to a very small number, but for me, 75 is good. Woohoo! Now Scratch Cat can eat, and he's gone Nyan. Feel free to just mess around with these values. No problem. Now Scratch Cat can finally enjoy his cake eating dream. But hang on a second. There's a little trail. There's a little bit of trail that is not pleasant to see. It's because the size is now 75. And now we need to change the size in the repeat loop and change size by the blanks needs to be changed to 25 and 3. Those times together makes 75. I'll just change that. And I am back. Now, it would be nice to change the cat costume to a flying costume, wouldn't it? I already have mine here, but this is how you get them. Go on to the search bar and click on the Animals tab. Then there should be Cat Flying B and Cat Flying A on the second and the third row. Choose whatever one you like. I choose Cat Flying B. And then drag a switch costume to Cat Flying B right after the green flag clicked. Same with the cake. Switch costume to Cake A right after the green flag. Now, before we have the test, I have sticked a wait 1 second here to make it easier for the player to click the green flag and then have time to run away. Now we can have an official playtest. And now Scratchy will follow me, and if he touches the cake, he eats the cake, no problem. He can even chop through candles. That's amazing. And if you have wondered, yes, my account is Dizzy J John. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing.